GTA Online has a ton of issues. Everything is way too expensive, the core gameplay loop is extremely outdated and boring, and content is added way too infrequently, just to name a few. But there's an extremely important, mostly untalked about issue that's been plaguing the PC edition of the game since its release. It's caused the formation of multiple real-life businesses that are scamming people out of their hard-earned money. It's causing innocent players to get their accounts banned, and it's causing hundreds of thousands of players to leave the game. And to top it all off, it's something that Rockstar Games has completely ignored. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to talk about the dark side of Grand Theft Auto Online. Let me first start off by saying that I don't want to make this video. I would much prefer to make a funny trolling video or a reaction video or a DLC video related to this game, but I feel like this issue has gotten to a point where we just can't ignore it anymore. So I never ask for this for my videos, but if you could please share this video to anyone you think would find it interesting, because this needs to be picked up by a mainstream gaming media outlet, and this is something that needs to be fixed. Modding and cheating is something that's pretty common in a lot of PC online games. One of the latest examples is the amount of cheating you see in Warzone. And while the cheating over there is pretty bad, I've seen it myself, it also has a development team who is actively trying to reduce the amount of cheaters and ban people appropriately. Let me say from experience, the amount of cheating I encounter in Warzone isn't even 10% of what I encounter in GTA Online. I'd say about 50% of the lobbies on PC at any given time have a modder in there, and no, that's not an exaggeration. So what can modders do? Well, we'll talk about the good stuff first, and to start off, they can give you free money. At number 2, actually no, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and don't forget, if you accept too much free money, you might actually get your account banned, but the modder won't get his account banned for reasons we'll explain later on. So what are the bad things modders can do? I made an entire video about this earlier in the year, so I'll let that footage play in the background while I talk. Modders can do things like spawn hundreds of objects on top of you at any given time, constantly kill everyone on the map over and over, lock the entire lobby in a cage, send people randomly flying across the map to their death, crash your game. Honestly, man, it's almost an endless list. And don't get me wrong, okay, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy here. I do understand how in the hands of certain people, these things can be fun. But if you put this in the hands of someone who's having a bad day or someone who just wants to ruin other people's day, you can see how this is a really big problem. But perhaps where this gets most scary is the next thing modders can do. And I don't mean to scare anyone, but I'm gonna play a clip from one of Dark Viper AU's videos where he explains what these guys can do.
If a person wants to track you, they can put you in their menu and know the second you're online. It seems they even have Rockstar staff listed. They can even crash the entire lobby and make it seem as if you were responsible for the crash, potentially getting you banned. Any effort you put into a Rockstar game could be taken away at a moment's notice if a random player doesn't like you. Perhaps worst of all, modders know your country, your city, your region, your zip code, your ISP, your IP, your latitudinal and longitudinal location, and much more.
So as you can see, this goes far beyond just what they can do to you in the game. By logging on and playing Grand Theft Auto Online, you're potentially endangering yourself, or if you're a parent who lets your children play this game, you are potentially endangering your children to real-life predators. I occasionally take VPN sponsors on this channel for this simple reason. If you're playing Grand Theft Auto Online on PC without a VPN, you should not be playing it. Going back to the point that Dark Viper AU made about modders blaming other people, this is also a really serious issue because people who are completely innocent are getting their accounts banned because modders are able to pin the blame on them. This actually happened on one of my latest live streams, and I'll play the clip now. That's just one way you can get the blame put on you. I don't have any footage of it, but countless times I've been playing in a lobby, a modder has joined my lobby, killed everyone in that lobby, And in the kill feed, it said I did it. It came up in the kill feed as my Rockstar ID killing like 20 other players. Selfishly, I'm now at a point where I'm afraid to live stream this game because I'm afraid of my account getting banned. What makes this whole situation even worse is that this isn't just a problem with GTA Online.
Grand Theft Auto Online and Red Dead Online are both very similar in structure. They both use the same base game engine and function almost identical to each other, and as a result, cheaters quickly found ways of adapting the tools they had used for Grand Theft Auto Online and Red Dead Online upon its release.
Yeah, this is an issue that's crept into other Rockstar games as well. And while you somewhat have to expect cheating when you play a PC game, most games in which cheating is common are free. GTA Online and Red Dead Online are not free experiences, unless of course you got GTA Online when it was free on the Epic Games Store. For the most part, this is a game which costs almost full price and is more than willing to take billions of dollars through microtransactions, but seemingly doesn't do much, if anything, to prevent people from getting wrongly banned, or at least having their experience ruined on a daily basis. I honestly think Sonny Evans said it best.
Yo, Rockstar, GTA Online is like a gazillion years old now, and it has made $6 billion. You know how much money that is? You could literally buy the White House with that money like 12 times. But instead of doing that, why don't you take some of the money you made and then make the game like work?
Okay, I think we've gone deep enough on that front. Would you believe me if I said it gets worse? I don't know if that's even believable, but we're gonna try. As a YouTuber, I get sponsorship offers pretty much every single day. Because I make Grand Theft Auto videos, a lot of these potential sponsors are people who are trying to sell modded accounts and mod menus for Grand Theft Auto Online. What makes this so interesting, and I'm not gonna say any names, but a lot of these businesses, well, quote-unquote businesses, that are trying to sell these services and products to children are scamming them. I have never tried to buy one of these. I never will. I don't even want to go down the rabbit hole of figuring out how all of this works, but several subscribers have told me that these websites are indeed fake and that they lost money. That's right. Entire businesses have been built around exploiting Grand Theft Auto Online and not even coming through on the services they offer. How is no one talking about this? Most mod menus are free, and to Rockstar's credit, a lot of the people that use these free mod menus do end up getting banned. However, the best mod menus are paid. You have to pay money in order to mod the online version of this game, which is against the terms of service anyway. How is the mainstream gaming media and the entire gaming community not been made aware of this extremely dodgy, if not illegal, business that's happening around one of the most popular games to ever be made? So what's the point of this video? It's actually not to just complain about Rockstar Games. A lot of people do that. I think as a community, we actually need to stand up and try and get something done about this. Like I said at the start of the video, if you could share this to anyone you think would be interested, that would mean a lot. My main goal with all of this is to use the shareability to hopefully get some mainstream gaming media outlets to cover this and put this in front of a lot more people. Not only would this make the games a lot more playable, of course, as well, but it would also make the world a lot safer, because like we went over, these games are not safe to play. When you log in, your location, your IP, even personal info can be made available to these people. I am very thankful I'm not a parent, because if I was, my kid would probably be playing a game like this, and who knows what could happen. Personal info can be acquired, and on top of that, we could have got scammed out of a lot of money with these fake businesses that are built around modding this game, which I am sure has happened to hundreds of kids. This issue goes a lot deeper than just modders crashing your game. So with all that said, that's my rant done for the day. I featured a few other YouTubers in this video. I'm gonna link their videos below. Definitely go watch those. Those are all brilliantly made and put together. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.